Slow now. Whoa.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt! You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting...
She did indeed. I gather you like...
Very much so. Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sent... I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration.
Who do you want to use?
He didn't say.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on... The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim not...
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need...
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course. Provided you take my magic lamp with... I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it...
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fikyle once. Thought my head would...
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to... At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of...
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I...
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip...
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to...
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fikyle. Thank you.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait. This Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? Get here.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Let's try Kira's land.
Where's that noble? Where's that noble? Lie. Where's that noble? Lying here.
The place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Not Geralt.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Blood. Many must have died here.
Folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits. Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in... Rich folk. Doubt... Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good.
you. Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I...
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free...
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, they tore me apart, and I could... Have I not suffered enough?
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it.
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse... As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as you. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, Laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Fine, I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
If he loved you, he'll remember. And wanna...
He said he would always love me.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you! Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell...
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what they knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But... 'twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... She was alive the whole time? But... It can't be. She...
Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But... What can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are... her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
Looks like rain. Go, go.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham.
So it ended well.
Graham just needed to bury her bones, so I'm assuming it did. The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given... I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that look.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned you knew this.
All the mages knew about it. Alexander... I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he...
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.